Good morning, everyone. It's a true privilege for me to be here with you today and to represent the Center for Future Generations. We are an independent think and do tank created to help decision makers govern rapid technological change. In times when the pace of change often feels overwhelming, and when trust in our institutions and shared futures is being tested, it's both an honor and a responsibility to help set the scene for this important conversation about technology and democracy. Looking back in the heart of ancient Athens, democracy was not a document nor a system. It was a gathering, a living, breathing exchange of voices. The agora was chaotic, yes. People argued, disagreed, even shouted. But in that noise, something profound happened. Citizens shaped their future together. Today, our agoras are digital. Our public square has become global, instant, and invisible, spread across platforms, optimized for engagement, not for truth. Our technologies are powerful, but they are not necessarily neutral. They shape what we know, who we trust, and how we act. How we govern technology, therefore, is now an inseparable part of how we sustain democracy. Emerging technologies are not difficult to govern just because they evolve very quickly. They're difficult because they don't respect silos. They defy the traditional architecture of policy, which is spread across ministries, departments, and agencies. They're like rivers fed by unseen tributaries, interconnected, ever-shifting, and impossible to channel with yesterday's maps. Innovation has brought and will continue to bring huge benefits to present and future generations. Technology has the power to accelerate anything it touches: inclusion, innovation, progress, but also division, control, and harm. To ensure that technology truly serves the prosperity of future generations, we must ensure its safe, equitable, and ethical use. And this is not a compromise on immediate financial returns, but an insurance policy for sustainable public investment and a legacy for generations to follow. Democracy has never been only about the individual. It's about the collective, about doing your part not just for your own rights, but for our shared future. Not just the freedom to choose, but the wisdom to choose well. And at the Center for Future Generations, we are doing our part. We don't believe in fear as a strategy. What we offer is knowledge, context, and foresight. Tools for policymakers to turn uncertainty into preparedness and complexity into concrete action. Our work is already underway. We have developed a blueprint for CERN for AI, a pan-European public-private institution that anchors safe, general-purpose AI in the public interest. Our vision is for Europe to lead not only in regulating AI, but in shaping its development in a way that drives economic prosperity, but also ensures democratic oversight and guarantees access to innovation and knowledge for all. We are also advancing the concept of European biopower, recognizing biotechnology not just as a life science, but as a strategic industrial and geopolitical asset. Its role in health, defense, and economic resilience is critical to securing Europe's long-term autonomy and competitiveness. We're also mapping the fast-evolving neurotechnology frontier, where devices blur the lines between medical-grade technology and consumer tech. As neural data becomes monetized, we focus on safeguarding mental privacy, cognitive liberty, and the ethical boundaries in a space that is largely ungoverned today. We also use technology foresight to explore the long-term scenarios for technology in society, supporting anticipatory governance that invests in resilience and shared prosperity. And this includes sometimes overlooked topics that are driven by polarized debates, like solar radiation modification. But in our work doesn't end with just new ideas or provocative questions. We also track the real-world enforcement of policies, ensuring they live up to their democratic promise. In doing so, we help complete the full policy cycle, from agenda setting to implementation and accountability. And in all of our work, we are guided by a simple principle: intellectual humility. We don't claim to have all the answers, but we are committed to asking the right questions, to embrace diverse points of view, and to rigorously examine evidence. Because like the agora of the old times, democracy is not built on certainty, but on openness. It's not sustained by those who know everything, but by those who are willing to learn together. If we bring that spirit into the governance of technology, then perhaps the future is not something to fear, but something we can shape responsibly, democratically, together. In a bit, to give us insights into the opportunities and challenges ahead of us governing technology, we have 2 spotlight talks. First up is Marietje Schaake, fellow at Stanford University and the author of The Tech Coup, who will talk about tech in the New World Order. Following that is our own Dr. Virginia Mayhew, the neurotech director at Center for Future Generations, who will talk about how neurotech can redefine privacy and democratic agency in the digital age. You're up for a treat, so enjoy.